From the all-time scoring record to more MVP titles than any other active player in the NBA, LeBron James is a beast. But is it time for the beast to finally take a rest? Recently, the Lakers' evening quickly turned from a celebratory one to a concerning one in the blink of an eye, just as Los Angeles was seemingly gaining momentum in their win over Minnesota. LeBron James went down clutching his knee and could be heard saying, "I heard it pop." Fans everywhere held their breath, fearing that the season may have just ended after only one quarter of play. But LeBron, being the champion he is, was able to continue in the game and finish with a stat line of 24 points and 6 assists. After the game, it was reported that Mr. James will be evaluated on Monday regarding his knee issue, with Los Angeles making their way to Memphis to take on the Grizzlies next. The Lakers have done their best to improve the roster around King James, acquiring D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt, but it's essential that LeBron remains healthy in order for them to make a run at a playoff spot and be competitive. With the Western Conference stronger than ever, it appears that this may be the beginning of the end for LeBron James.
Blue era. James. Oh, look out! LeBron James. Point shy of Kareem's scoring record.
Great job there.
Away from tying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the all-time scoring record. Brown goes strong to the basket.
Time will tell what effect his injury has on the future of LA and the playoffs as a whole. At this point in his career, it's becoming increasingly difficult for LeBron James to maintain the same level of excellence that he's used to. After 17 years in the league and numerous injuries piling up, it's safe to say that there isn't much left for LeBron to accomplish or do in the NBA. It's clear that after a year of injuries and underperforming teams, James's window for winning a fourth NBA championship title is quickly closing. Despite the Lakers making some major improvements to the roster with trades at the deadline, it will be difficult for them to fight their way back into contention without an effective LeBron on the court. His list of accolades is lengthy, but there isn't much left for him to do in the league apart from winning another ring. This is a sad time to watch such an iconic player slowly decline in his career, but it's also important to remember the many great accomplishments that have come with James's tenure in the league. He's been an 11-time All-Star, 4-time MVP, and 3-time NBA Finals MVP in addition to other accolades. As the Lakers make their way into Memphis for their next game, we can only hope for a speedy recovery for LeBron James and a bright future ahead. Unfortunately, it seems that his injury marks the beginning of the end for this NBA legend and one of sport's greatest icons.
Well, here LeBron again has the matchup with two-way players like those two guys is the way to go. Boston does the same thing with
Lakers just 3 turnovers. Here's Gabriel. What a pass by LeBron. Gabriel the
Let's all take a moment to celebrate the amazing career of LeBron James and wish him a successful recovery. And even LeBron wants out soon as well, after surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the all-time leading point scorer earlier this year. LeBron recently hinted that his retirement could just be a couple more years off. It's no surprise that the 4-time NBA champion wants to take one last shot at the big time before he hangs up his shoes. After all, it's only natural that he'd want to play alongside his son Bronny before stepping away from the game, and it looks like LeBron is serious about playing with his son on a professional level too. During the 2023 All-Star Game in Salt Lake City, the Lakers star was heard muttering comments on his future. "I got to slow down," James said. "Couple more years." We now know that these couple more years are the amount of time LeBron needs to make one last dream come true: to play in the NBA alongside his son. Bronny, who currently stars as a guard for Sierra Canyon School, will turn 19 in October, making him eligible to declare for the NBA draft through the one-and-done rule. He's currently narrowing down which college he wants to attend, and if all goes to plan, he could be on a roster for the 2024-25 season. Of course, LeBron has often been called the king of basketball, so it's not surprising that he's got ways of making his dreams come true, one way or another. He recently said in an interview, "I think Bronny can go to any college he wants to. All I have to do is pick up the phone. If Bronny says he wants to go there, he's good enough." The 2024 offseason could be a very special one for LeBron. He will be eligible to opt out of the last year of his current deal with the Lakers and become an unrestricted free agent. This means he could sign with any team, including the one that drafts Bronny. It's clear that LeBron wants to take one last shot at glory before his retirement, and it looks like he'll be soon living out his dream of playing alongside his son in the NBA. Who knows, maybe a father and son combination on one team could be the key to a championship. The 2-year extension he signed with the team this summer was really just a way of giving the Lakers some time. It can help them figure out how they could keep him in LA with his son, Bronny James, eligible for the 2024 NBA draft. However, after Bronny's meteoric rise up the draft boards as a high school senior, his chances of being drafted in the top 10 are looking increasingly favorable. That means that if he is taken by New Orleans via their pick swap with the Lakers, there's very little chance of LeBron staying in LA. So it looks like Laker fans will have only one more season to enjoy LeBron's legendary basketball. As for how the team approaches knowing this is his last year, that remains to be seen. Will they play him as much as possible, or ease up to preserve his health? It'll certainly be a season filled with ups and downs. It's gonna be a bittersweet year for Lakers fans, but it should still be an amazing one. After all, this is potentially the last time we get to witness one of the greatest basketball players of all time in his prime. So let's enjoy every minute of it. But at the same time, there are a lot of reasons why James should not retire.
Point deficit Sunday. James with the steal. James on the breakaway. 11-point Clipper lead. LeBron James knocks that three-pointer down. So LeBron with him. James on a cut to the basket. Oh, lays it in. He got stuck under the...
LeBron James is arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, and it would be a massive shame for him to hang up his shoes. Not only has he achieved incredible success on the court, but he's also become an inspirational leader off it too. Through the LeBron James Family Foundation and his I Promise school in Akron, Ohio, he's made a huge difference for countless people. More than that, he's still playing at an incredibly high level. At 36, LeBron is averaging 25 points per game, only 2 points off his career average, and he continues to be one of the most efficient players in the league, shooting 50% from the field and 34% from beyond the arc. LeBron also continues to be one of the most beloved figures in sports, and his presence alone can make a team a serious contender for the title. Just look at what he did for the Lakers in 2020, leading them to a championship after 7 years without making it out of the first round of the playoffs. LeBron's also been an incredible role model for aspiring young athletes. With his extensive list of accomplishments, there's no doubt he still has plenty left to offer the game of basketball. And for all these reasons, LeBron James should not retire. He's still playing at an incredibly high level and has plenty left to offer the game and basketball community. We are extremely lucky to have him in the league, so let's enjoy every minute we can with the King. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.